Yes, that's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19. Smash. Ready.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd and 12. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And a throw right sideline is complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Easy.
In motion right is Ridley. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Lawrence will throw. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6.
And now here There's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
11.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
11, again. Take right open. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. The Jaguars in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hey, Lion,
2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in, and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Swift. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Play action. Now Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Shreds the tackle, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tackle for loss goes to Matthew Ioannidis. Really nice play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Taylor. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's 3rd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Now Lawrence down around his goal line. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Play action. It's Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
2nd and 17 at the 26-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He completes it to Ridley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Ridley was one of the game's brightest young stars in 2020. Hasn't played since early in the 2021 season, but Jacksonville made a low-cost move to bring him in and see if he can return to the game with the form he once had.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville.
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Luke. Luke.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
On first down, Lawrence. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. He'll get this off to Swift. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Take right open. Open.
Again, it's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed. A gain of 8 on 4th and 2. This one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
11. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
11, Agate.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the ball banked way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Jamal Agnew. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown! And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Now McManus for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. McKenzie now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they snap him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Agnew now to return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Go, go. 11, Agate. Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And it is caught. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But to throw again is Lawrence. And this one's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, kill two. Kill two.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Go, go, let's go. 11. Silver.
Lawrence going to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. On the option left, Richardson. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. On the return, here's Agnew. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Hey, kill.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Now he'll escape to his right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Brandon McManus, the kickoff, 45 yards.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. This pass left side to Downs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
That one finds Pierce right side. And he gets this early to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory. Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
23.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one. I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter and a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. On the option left, Richardson.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show them.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Come on, come on. Hit. Ready.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Look at the big man rumble.
Down to the 10.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
So for Jacksonville, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.